Development of science in Soviet Kazakhstan in 1950-1980. Achievements, contradictions, and results. Soviet Kazakhstan between 1950 and 1980 witnessed significant development in the field of science, culture, and education. This period was marked by both important scientific achievements and controversies Let's look at the key aspects of the historical period: scientific achievements and development of education. On the other hand, Soviet Kazakhstan actively participated in the space program. Innovations in the field of astrophysics and atmospheric optical research allowed the country to launch the first artificial Earth satellite and send the first man to space, Yuri Gagarin. These events became historical moments in the development of space science and technology. However, reforms in education have caused some controversy. The introduction of compulsory 8-year education and the requirement that graduates work for 3 years in factories and agriculture led to staff turnover and decline in the prestige of higher education. Scientists and intellectuals were often employed in manual and unproductive jobs to the detriment of their professional development. It is also worth noting obvious contradictory events. November 23, 1951 was the day that changed the life of Kanish Satbayev forever. On this day, a meeting on the bureau of the Central Committee of the BKB, serious accusations were brought against the outstanding scientist who by that time already had impressive achievements in the field of astrophysics and atmospheric optical research. The list of accusations formulated in Protocol number 91, paragraph 3 was crushing. Firstly, he was charged with concealing his origin and social status when joining the party, since his father was the owner of a rich farm. This accusation pointed to the violation of political modesty and Borges' insufficiency in Satbayev's biography. Secondly, Satbayev was bitterly reproached regarding his book Er-Age. He was also accused of allowing the staff of the Academy of Sciences of the Kazakh SSR to be filled with politically unreliable people and accidental people in science.
These accusations resulted in serious consequences. Kanish Satbayev was dismissed from his post as a president of the Academy of Science. He was severely reprimanded with a warning, and a registration card was issued to him. Such measures could certainly have a negative impact on the scientist's future career. Satbayev didn't accept these accusations. He tried to actively defend his reputation and position by sending letters to Stalin, Malenkov, and Zhdanov. In these letters, he emphatically denied the charges brought against him and defended his principal position. He emphasized in the national importance of the issue that he posed to himself and his readiness to take dangerous steps to resolve them. These events in the life of Kanish Satbayev reflected the complex political context and ideological contradictions in Soviet Kazakhstan at that time. The authorities sought to suppress any manifestation of nationalism and unsuitable ideological views in the scientific and cultural institutions of the Republic. These events also highlight the importance of scientific independence and freedom of research, as well as the complex relationship between politics and science in Soviet Kazakhstan. Kanish Satbayev remains a shining example of how scientists can stand up for their beliefs and principles despite political pressure and repression. Scientific research in Kazakhstan covered various fields including astrophysics, high-energy physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, and social science. In 1978, there were more than 200 scientific institutions in the Republic, and the number of doctors and candidates of science was growing. In the field of social science, institutes dealing with history, economics, philosophy, and law were created. These studies contributed to the development of the humanities. Influential scientists and academicians such as Mukhtar Awezov, Sauronbayev, and Yushkov played an important role in the development of social science and culture. The works of Mukhtar Awezov, including the epic novel The Path of Abay, received recognition, and he was awarded the Lenin's Order in 1957. In conclusion, we can say that the period from 1950 to 1980 in Soviet Kazakhstan was a period of active development of science, culture, and education. Kazakhstan made a significant contribution to the all-Soviet scientific and cultural space. However, reforms in the educational system have caused controversy and led to the ambitious consequences. In general, this period left a bright mark on the history of Kazakhstan, allowing the development of important scientific and cultural areas and the formation of the national identity of the republic.